Okay, that's a little bit better. And let's get our treasure. Iron. I just couldn't remember what other metal existed. Ooh, man. I should probably stop making these in a little while. Apparently I've been going on for a little bit too long. I didn't think it was that long, but apparently my brain thinks so. I'm hoping for this to go quicker. So yeah, iron, that other metal. Initiates of the Hidden World use spinitra to pay for services. Iron spinitra are the lowest denomination and display scenes of murder on the reverse side. You know, I know they're meant to be like a cult thing, but why would you have a currency that just always has murder on it? Moida. Just a little bit of Moida. In case you weren't sure that we're in a cult. A little bit of Moida. Oh, these aren't... What happened here, man? This goes here. And then we have this one. And this goes here. I need very substantial, so we need at least this much. At least this much Moida. Okay, I'm gonna stop that now. What happened? Oh, we're just at 2. Okay. Okay, I knew that was happening, and I wasn't paying attention. I was gonna use this pulsing airs. That's okay, we can get another one. We've healed. That's good. And when the sister and witch came from the west, the Red Grill permitted their ascension, but then grew jealous of their power. It lured a great musician into the ranks of its names, and caused him to be reborn from blood and heart hour, so that the Grail may maintain dominion there also. But its victory is not assured. The sister... Wait, when the sister and witch came from the west, the Red Grill... Ooh. This is a new rite. This is... I don't actually recognize this. This rite calls on the witch and sister to close the gap between what is and what might be. The adept pours or hurls an offering into water, preferably, but not essentially, the sea. I'm just curious about what this actually means. Because it... Oh! A formulae vigilant. One who watches does not sleep. One who sleeps watches not. One who watches does not sleep. One who sleeps watches not. We got our first 5th level. Dang it, heart. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Over here. Over here. Move these guys up. And actually, let's do that with Moth too. This is because these, we can just go ahead and use these specifically for Ride of the Watchman's Sorrow. And we do have an additional book that we can read. Ooh, boy. The laws of the house forbade Matthias to love. The customs of the wood forbade the imago to remain. So he conjured her a final time when she had uncovered the shears of Alcapura. And she suffered him to cut the wings from her back so that she might remain. And he suffered her to cut the parts which hold man's seed to keep them from the detestable act. This was love in all its blood and joy. Ye have cast out Matthias from the house. Yikes! Oh boy. Oh, and let's... This is the one annoying part. If you forget to give her your reason, she gets testy with you. And if she gets testy with you enough, she also becomes a rival. Which sucks. The space inside the altar is filled with broken cups, everyone painted red, everyone scrawled with vile graffiti, and otherwise befouled. The monks must have held great ceremonies of detestation, and kept the remains as trophies, buried among the cup corpses and our other treasures. We do get a little bit of notoriety. This is causing us problems. Though not too many. Or it might cause us problems. Though not too many. Here are all our peoples. No, we're just missing Cat, who's up here. Okay, wait, hold on. I think I missed one? The monks and their miseries lie behind us. Here in their chapel courtyard, a great yew rises beside a granite altar lidded with a sarcophagus. Lidded like a sarcophagus. What's within? Okay. The Thirsting Tantra, C.G. Burial, the Temperance Campaigner, published elements of this in a pamphlet which had to be withdrawn and destroyed after it became too popular. Against the Sisterhood of the Knot. Against the Sisterhood of the Knot and the foulness of their depraved custom, Hieronymus Pseudo oh boy. Should I try pronouncing this? Hypner Timotheus wrote this something sinister influence of the sinister influence of the Sisterhood of the Knot of the Unconquered Sun. We get De Horace, Book 2, in Latin, a 19th century reprint of a 14th century Latin translation of a 4th century work. Wait. I just realized. The Tantra of Worms. The entomologist Julian Zawistowski, oh boy, eventually came to insist that this text was written by insects inhabiting a human skin. She never presented evidence for her claim. The Magus von Bratz, authentic and unique account of the true tongue of the true Holy Land of the High Most. Written excitedly. I'm assuming, by the way that this describes it, written excitedly in some haste by a gentleman in the grip of a transcendental enthusiast, but nevertheless the useful guide to Aramaic. I'm assuming this is how the whole book is read. And a little bit of rose pearl dust. Huh. Some parts of this game are really great, man. I don't know why I get such a kick out of the stuff that's just it reads like it should be read loudly. I have some books I need to get rid of. I already know Latin and I know Aramaic. I don't know why it's I'm assuming that... Yeah, I'm not sure actually why it starts with an E. Ah, pleasant memory. I think that gives us vitality, as well as a contentment. Which actually, we kind of need. So we'll wait for this to go. This is a very long timer on it, while contentment is very short. So we will let this count down while we wait for this to do its stuff. We might produce... Those are pulsing airs. Okay. We might produce... No. I don't know what I was about to say. I'm very slowly losing my mind. So, we have done an additional treaties. No, I didn't put those backwards. Never mind. We can write the final one. We don't actually need a high level edge for it. That's good, I suppose. The right of the map's edge was given to us by the vagabond. So we have this one already. That's fine. It is the right that Matthias used to summon the Amethyst Imago, but like many summoning rites, it could be used to conjure almost any entity, given the appropriate tool and the appropriate influence. Use it gently in the memory of the name, and the long who suffered these agonies, that they might be joined. Boop! And it's an additional Odysseus parable. We could produce a 5th level lore, which is helpful, but we have a lot of books to read. So let's get a translating. As normal, I'll just go ahead and translate through them and then actually read them. We don't need to visit anywhere necessarily. We kind of have gotten roadblocked on these, which is unfortunate. Let me... Is this... Ah. I guess we didn't get anything for it? Oh, that really sucks. Oh, okay. It's probably worth something, but it's hard to be sure. Okay. That's fair. I probably should have been actually selling off my commissions. Especially since right now that's kind of the only way I'm making money. Now the good news about this is, if I remember correctly, you don't have to murder anybody on our way up again. We just need to work on promotions. Though that might not be true if... That might not be true if you get demoted this far. So we got a single gold for that. Or a single funds. Let's... This is yours. Let's go ahead and go back to work. This time for reals. For realsies, guys, we're actually gonna work. We'll turn in this final commission. We translated that. Let's, Greek. So work on translating this. We can go ahead and dwell on a pleasant memory, a sweet stillness of a common understanding, a moment in winter light. Maybe that doesn't... Maybe I'm not remembering this correctly. Aha! I am safe for now. My adversary has not enough evidence to bring a case against me, and they found no new clues. He failed at producing. He failed. He failed with this notoriety. I don't know why I suddenly got very accusatory with that. Let's find out how much this silver spinitra is actually worth. It's something of significant value. Few of the customers at Oriflamme's are students of the invisible arts. They buy tools of powers as trophies or curiosities without any ideas of their true value. But this will get their attention. So, that's Well, you know what? Actually, iron, bronze, silver. Never mind. I kind of just answered my own question without even voicing it out. I was gonna ask why then do they think that this is worth more than this? Iron, bronze, silver. Just the metal that it's on. Also, debauchery, man. Scenes of debauchery. Really, sex sells. That's the one thing that this teaches us. If you put it on something about that, yeah, I don't know. So this is a junior position. Oh boy. We need to put up our diligence. Oh boy. And let's go ahead and we'll make an ascent. 8. Okay. The auctioneer's gavel bangs. My item is sold. We now are almost back to the 69, 70. Let's explore the continent once. Mostly because I'm curious as to what it will actually give us. And we don't have much else. So we're going to work on translating all of these. We would be benefiting greatly from visiting these locations. But seeing as how we're not necessarily in the well, I mean, I don't actually know why we couldn't or wouldn't. What I really need is what I really need to do is get Phrygian, because I think, at least based on color, this would give us lantern lore. And we're actually kind of needing that. Let's go to Painted River. Forbidden Epic. The attention of the hours is drawn to the bloody swords. Afterwards, the histories are okay. There's a great chamber, the main says, through which the Painted River flows. The vagabond, it is claimed, painted it from memory in the years before she left the house. Certainly, there are histories concealed in its design. I traced them with my hand last night. There were fragments of aquamarine painted beneath my nails, flecks of gold leaf when I was done. So I think this was something that we've already experienced at least once. But that this is when it starts to hint at pulling things out of the mantis. Foreman House. Philip Foreman, the helminthologist and an antiquarian, did all his best work here at the family house until the day his subjects escaped. The infestation was destroyed, but Foreman, they say, walks as something, still holding his library and his shame. I don't know what exactly is. I guess library wouldn't make sense. I need to. Okay. I need more Forgotten Chronicles. Like, I could really use some more Forgotten Chronicles. Okay, so we have translated De Horace. let's go ahead and translate the Tantra of Worms. Phrygian, what do we need to get Phrygian? Grail? We need a high level of Grail, so I don't think that's happening right now. Well, actually, wait, we have level 4. Let's get rid of this text box. A furious air. Anger is implicit in every shape. It's a 10th order influence, a gathering knot of power and peril. This can be used in some rites to summon minions. Of the place my dreams took me last night, this has been written. The ascent is glass, the walls are knives, each step is blood. I did not climb far, the pain was too great. When I woke, that pain remained with me, a pain I could employ to occult purposes, if I hurry. Alright then. We can actually, hold up. Okay. So, real question now. Are we gonna risk losing our position one more time? Find Lantern, Heart, or Winter. A sharp-edged lantern thing. A hint was once a living mortal, and then a dead one, and now it's something else. Their summoning requires Lantern for the light which drew them to the Mantis and Edge, for the striving they've endured in mirrors. So, let's see. Heart or Winter? What's Heart? The Thunderskin, the Percussagant, merciless and merry. Heart will bring it, Edge will contain it. And Winter is the Sun in Rags. I think we should go for the Percussagant. These are actually really high levels, too. So this should work well. I'm risking it. We might lose our job once again. But it'll be worth it for the Percussagant. Aha. So, we found the unnumbered stones. Megaliths placed in obsessive, inerrant rows by priest castes long dead. Time has long erased the original bloodstains, but on moonless nights the locals supplement the remains. Here the locals guard hidden treasure. I'm guessing as to what part of that is. So we can no longer find expeditions on the continent. So they have added some more. I think we didn't visit all of the Shire ones then. I believe we visited all of the first level ones. So I think we need to visit the Shire some more. The Shire! Yep. I'm just not gonna try anymore at that. I don't really know what we're doing at the moment. I guess losing our job again. I should... I'll get the new commissions. I guess mostly we're just reading books. And I should have... Well, no, wait, so... Okay. I'm thinking a lot and not saying a whole lot. The thing we needed, I think, is Grail and Moth. So we need to either get a high-level Grail artifact or a high-level Moth one. We have a Moth artifact. Then we need... Okay. Let's go ahead and read the Thirsting Tantra. A disquisition on the many varieties of thirst, their uses and their effects. All the different ways that you can be thirsty. I suppose I enjoy that. And I'm so convinced we're gonna lose this job again. Ever since, I can't think of a good voice to go with what I'm thinking in my head. Ever since you've been getting into that cult business, you've been losing your job over and over again. Why can't you just keep it down? Not. Aha! First the thump, the rattle and cry of the ceremonies it attends in the wood. Now here it is, shouldering its way through the world's skin, like a clawed and ruthless uncle. Or a headless, flapping bear. Uncle? First the thump, the rattle and cry of the ceremonies attends in the woods. Like a clawed and ruthless uncle. Of all the ways you could describe a thunderskin, I suppose that's one? Am I the weird one? Is that not a weird way to describe it? The percussicate! It loves the... Oh man. Okay. The percussicate. It loves the sister shiver. It loves the thrum of the timpanis. Tympanos. I'm trying to put an actual instrument there. It recalls with fondness the flaying of Marsyas, and so it will not stop dancing. I skipped one will not. It will not stop dancing. Yes, this is probably one of the best things you can summon out of the horrible void. So what is its actual? It's 8/8. Not bad. Not one of the best, but it'll work. And it's Heart and Edge. So we're going to the Key Hunter's garret. Once in Vienna, we hear that the Key Hunter has not been seen for many days. A local drunken sensed that a great serpent entered the house to devour them. Certainly the house is unlit and boarded up, and there is a reptile house smell. So, okay. Send Eldritch along with him. I don't know if we'll need anything else. But with that, with the great summoning of the percussicant, we end this one. I'll see y'all in the next one.